What is CCAP?
CCAP is College Career Access Pathways. It's a dual enrollment program
designed to allow high school students to take community college classes at their respective high school.
To give students the college experience, sort of sample college, right, before there's that commitment to it.
And it's a way for them to not only earn the college credit, but also earn the high school credit.
CCAP was introduced a few years ago to try to diversify the kinds of opportunities students have in high school and the types of students that are given those opportunities.
What types of students should take CCAP classes?
The short answer for who should take CCAP is really anyone.
The ideal student is just one that wants to and that's willing to engage.
And then talk to your counselor and potentially get enrolled in a CCAP course.
Students who really should take CCAP classes are those who want to challenge themselves.
We really like for students to think about CCAP not as an advanced program, but more so like an opportunity program. An opportunity to think about a pathway you've never thought about before.
The access that the CCAP program is providing is creating pathways for our students, a realistic path from high school to college.
And they never even thought about going to college, then the program benefits those students because then they see a potential in them that they didn't realize before.
An opportunity even just to think about the idea of what you're going to do after high school, and even if it's not college, the CCAP class can help you to figure that out.
What subjects are being offered?
The list is growing every single semester. We're currently offering pretty consistently English.
Right now we have health,
There's Chicano studies, Black studies,
history,
sociology,
music, dance,
creative writing courses,
political science,
math.
psychology, American Sign Language.
That's just a short list of some of the courses, but there are definitely more. So talk to your counselor and ask, what are you offering? And then you can figure out what's right for you at that moment.
What will I get out of CCAP classes?
For one, they're getting perspective, of course. They're understanding more about what college is and what it isn't.
So something huge that you'll get from these classes is if you take a CCAP class and then you go to college, you have a better idea as to how you will have to adapt.
A lot of this comes through with how our college classes are structured, with providing more freedom.
Another benefit is you really get to know your professors, and the professors will treat you like an adult, like you are a college student.
And what our professors know is that you're probably scared to start college, and the professor is trained to help bridge that gap.
It's not as scary or challenging as they may have thought because they've already completed one or two classes at their high school. So it's an easier transition into a college campus.
And I think what's most important is that you try to bust some of the myths about college.
Myths like?
Nobody is there to help you in college. Once you go to college, you're on your own. That's it. I know this is not true because the first thing I do in my first week of classes is to teach students about the resources here to support you. So we absolutely offer support to college students, and we offer even more support to CCAP students.
What kind of support do you mean?
If you take a CCAP class, what's nice is that you have access to that community college's tutorial services.
Students know how to access the resources, the tutoring, the office hours.
So right here in the English Center, we have a number of resources to support you. And the most obvious one being our team of tutors. We have a fully functioning computer lab. We can help point you in the right direction when you show us your work.
Or just figuring out college life. The English Center is totally available to help you.
These are all things that are going to help you do your best so you can get the best grades that you can in your classes.
Let's meet some students. We talked to these CCAP students way back in 2018.
This class honestly gets you ahead of the game. Like, it gives you a lot more to think about.
Also, while taking city college courses, I can actually go ahead and get some classes out of the way, therefore making when I go to the four-year university much easier.
College-wise, like, it'll help you, give you some background knowledge. Like, it'll prepare you for college, what to expect from your professors, or what will be expected of you.
Gives you more of a change in yourself as being more prepared, being more responsible for stuff.
There's more freedom. You get to do things when you want them. Like, you have your own responsibility to do. I like that.
It's a lot nicer to be treated like an adult, kind of, because we're closer to that age.
They treat you more of like an adult, or you have more responsibility.
And it makes you feel better.
I feel it's great that we can be trusted with some of that responsibility.
We're supposed to know what we're supposed to do to achieve what we want in life.
It's more of like your job. It's not professor's job to tell you what to do, or like assessor do. It's not her job to remind you. You got kind of had to step up your game.
In the beginning, it was a lot of work, but if you actually just really sit down and apply and have time management, it's not that hard.
But from what I have now, I feel like I'm being a lot more organized, starting to manage my time wisely, and I feel like over the time I'm gonna get a lot more prepared. It's like for now it's just one step at a time.
A few steps, years later, we caught up with Guadalupe.
It was honestly a really awesome opportunity. Definitely now, like today, I'm a lot more comfortable with like going up to them, asking questions, conversations, and stuff like that. You're fully held accountable and responsible over your own education, your own decisions, your own motivation to get the assignments done on time, or like how much effort you're gonna put into them. It like challenged me to be more self-disciplined as well.
What advice would you give to students considering taking CCAP classes?
Take the class.
So if you're interested, try out a class.
Even if there is that small panic in the back of your mind, I'm not sure, can I go into this? Go into the challenge.
As a former community college student myself, I never really knew I was ready until I actually tried out those courses.
Something to really consider is, do you have the motivation? Do you have the maturity? Do you have the determination? Because those are better indicators as to whether you'll be successful taking a college class.
For one, you don't have anything to lose. Literally, this is all gains here.
Even when you think you're not ready for something, you have to try things out, and you're always going to grow from a challenge.
So if you know that going in and you're ready to do the work and you're prepared and you're going to hold yourself accountable, then I definitely would recommend that you take CCAP classes.
If you have any doubts, talk to people. Talk to your instructors.
In the first 2 weeks, if it's the worst ever and you can't figure your way through it, you can always drop it and go to one of your high school classes.
Put yourself out there, engage into it, and actually grasp the knowledge, grasp the skills that you're able to get from here.
They took the leap. They're on a particular path now, all because of one class.
Work on that first step. Just get your feet into one CCAP class.